anyway.
Everybody's muted anyways. I muted everybody. I got a long lead in here. Let's see. Is it working?
Where is that account? Gone forever? Oh, gone forever. Oh well.
Maybe I should look at the right stream key.
That would help.
Right? There we go. Now that should work. All right. It's going to be like a minute load here.
I like that. Play on Jurassic Park. I'm muted, by the way. They can't hear me. I hope this works. I really do. This is awesome. I hope I can record this whole thing. I probably won't be able to put it on my phone, but I'll figure out a way to load it. Let's try that again. I'll figure out a way to upload it.
Okay, welcome, buddy. Yeah, I don't know why I put the DEF CON 1 Science intro in there, but oh well, it's cool. I like it. It's not a DEF CON 1 Science, but hey, you know what? I made that. It's the 5% that I contributed to my own channel here.
95%.
Right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, first things first, guys. It is Rum and Coke. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna just be doing whatever people want to talk about. That's going to be non-drama related, because you know what? We've all had like drama up the ass in the last couple weeks. Screw it. Let's have some fun. I'm going to be drinking. We got some cool people in here, but we do have a prawn bomber in here, just FYI. Somebody who got Team Skeptics channel shut down for drawing inappropriate things of female anatomy, which I had nothing to do with, contrary to what people may think. But we're going to take the chance that she doesn't do it in MS Paint again.
Too late.
Right?
So yeah, if anybody wants access to that drawing,
Everybody wants ass.
that access.
I like it drinking today. By the way, I know she's been drinking for a while. I called her at like 10 a.m. She had a beer in her hand.
I've been drinking all day today, on and off. I've had 3 beers. I got a tea going. I'm making right now. But if anybody wants access to that, I actually made that picture available on my Patreon. But it's a $500 level, and it's called Scam.
It's advertising.
Don't do it.
And by the way, I haven't seen that
Don't
picture,
do
and I'm
it.
not spending $500 because I know it's a scam. But anyways, so look what we got here. We got
Totally not worth it.
I am tempted just to do it. Just
we got
to be a
here. We got
shithead.
Vegan. Vegan showed up,
I did. Hi guys.
and she got a haircut.
I did.
Vegan haircut.
It's all short. I'm still getting used to it again.
We also got Brandon in here.
Hello, what's going on?
And do you want me to use your first? I don't know. I use your first name all the time, right?
Yeah, you can go.
It's the other Steve.
Go.
There's too many in the community. But anyway, so hey, by the way, we sent the link out. Thanks. We got Paul in here, one of my admin guys. He's up the top here. He's kind of hidden. But I had him fix some stuff today. The Google groups weren't sending out properly, I don't think. I don't know. And so I wasn't able to see them. I did send it out to the Google group, which is a group of about 58 people that have been all checked out. And I've seen their ID, and I got their social security and the bank accounts, and I made sure that they're real human. I had FBI investigations done on them, the whole 9 years. The usual stuff that we do. And they are welcome to come in. They all have the link. If you're in the live chat and you want the link to come in, and we know who you are, just let us know. Like, thoughts for Jay Brown. What are you still doing outside there? As many people come in as we can. 420 Flower Power, come on in. But yeah, we're just gonna be like, I don't know, having a normal rum and coke night because we haven't had one of those for a while. I'm gonna start off. I'm drinking La Cadena Canadian whiskey. Cheshire got me into this stuff.
That looks
She's
good.
Canadian. Yeah.
Why do you
It's not bad. It's cheap. It's like $14 a gallon. I mean, what the hell?
Canadian whiskey's not too shabby. It's usually a little bit sweet because it's usually maple.
I'm totally okay with that.
And it's in Dire Ginger Ale, by the way.
It's really good.
Look what I'm drinking out of my smug.
It's the smug.
Designed by Cheshire.
The smoke.
It's me with no eyes.
It's definitely better than the original one.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself, and I do.
I've got no eyes, people. I don't know what she's like. She's like envisioning me with no eyeballs for some reason.
No, you're
yeah.
laughing, so your eyes are like.
They're closed. Oh,
Megan, you're one of your dogs?
What?
Silas? Isn't your one of your dogs, Silas?
Oh yeah. Mazak is my puppy. He's
So
actually
puppy.
right
He's a
here.
good boy. Look at that. That's a good
Doggo.
boy.
Oh.
Hi, honey. You want to say
Good
hi?
puppy.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
my
I just
eyes.
gave God's daughter a heart attack. He's like
puppy.
in a plastic bottle. What is wrong with you?
Mm.
God's daughter.
He has no
Go
eyes.
ahead. Suffer. I'm suffrage. This is male. This is alcohol suffrage, not like women's suffrage.
He actually had he had his eyes removed completely. He had he had two enucleations, but they were at different times. So he actually has no eyeballs.
Oh, wow.
But he's so loving. He's so cute. Yeah, he looks like he has a permanent, like, happy face.
Yeah.
And what are you drinking?
He was for a while. I used to call
Yeah.
him my one-eyed puppy pirate, but now he's my blind doggo now.
What
So
are you
yeah,
drinking?
I'm drinking moonshine with maraschino cherries and Sprite.
Sounds so good.
It is so good.
It sounds like a
looks
sugar
amazing.
rush, though.
It is a little bit, but I'm okay with that.
Somebody's drinking Maker's Mark that I recommended. I didn't recommend Maker's Mark per se. It's an okay drink. The thing about Maker's Mark is really cool is they're all handmade, and they actually dip the cap by hand into that red seal. Every one of those dipped by hand. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Maker's Mark is also like the distillery. I think is nearby in Illinois. Or I read something about that or something like that because friends of mine are obsessed with Maker's Mark, and it has they have dipped stuff for a bunch of their swag and shit like that. So
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's not one of my favorite. I'm not. For some reason, if I drink a bourbon, it's going to be more like a Jack Daniel's bourbon is obviously the Tennessee. But I'm not. I mean, this is okay. If I'm gonna drink whiskey, normally I'll drink a Scotch whiskey, right? Because I mean, I saw the Glenlivet 12 left, and I really like the Johnny Walker Black. But this bottle lasted me a while, obviously. Oh, and I still got some brandy left, some E&J brandy, but I just use that for coffee.
sounds good to me.
Monty, how do you not have?
Monty,
The
what do you think?
Oh, shit.
How does Monty not ever get the link? What is wrong with you people?
What do you mean, you people?
Right.
I sent it to everybody.
That's a you problem.
You people.
And you're
I
making it
literally
us
sent it out to the
problem.
group, and she's in the group, so I don't know. I'll give it to her. No, she's
I
special.
got
I'll
nothing.
give her direct. There you go. There's your direct invite because Monty is.
So
Monty
my
is top one, yeah.
favorite thing about this prawn bombing joke is that I knew it was going to happen. I was like, the first thing that's going to happen is there are people who are going to be dumb enough to take it seriously. There are going to be people who are so stupid to think that I actually prawn bombed Team Skeptic. And you'll never guess the first message somebody sent to me. First screenshot I got. Keon. Shocker.
Of course.
Guess what he was saying? Oh, apparently Chesh prom bombed people. Yup. Every time. Every goddamn time.
So basically, Team
It's
Skeptic
reliable.
channel is okay. He's not taken down. You didn't
Oh,
destroy
he's
his
fine,
livelihood.
It's fine.
Yeah, the only thing that actually got taken down was the stream, and that'll only be until he censors the MS Paint drawn circles.
So let's get this straight. YouTube has the okay. Go look at a Jake Paul thing. I go according to Cheshire that they have all kinds of sexualized thumbnails, and yet Cheshire has an MS Paint of 2 circles, with I think 2 circles in smaller inside. Or something?
7. There's 7
How do you
circles
have
in
7
total.
nipples?
7
How are you drawing a?
Why would you make 7 nipples? What? It's 7 circles in total. The whole drawing is made up of 7 circles or ovals.
Okay, I thought these were boobies.
Yes.
What?
Boobs.
Must be a
You
lot.
have to spend, if you want to know how I ended up using 7 circles, you have to pay $500 to my Patreon.
Right? And then
I
there's
want to say boobies, but I don't know how to deal with 7 circles.
Manya, what's
There's
up?
Manya.
What's up, Manya?
Hello.
Hey, man.
Manya.
Hello.
I check the group that you're sending the link to because I don't know. I don't get.
All right, I'll look at it.
Oh.
Well, she has a weird fascination for Keon. I don't understand it. I have nothing to do with the guy. I don't even remember talking to him, to be honest with you. He's obsessed. He's literally obsessed by me. I'm like his whole
That was
life.
my favorite. Apparently, he said recently that Steve isn't
I'm doing
YouTube,
too much
which of
at
course,
once already,
using
so-
Chesh's razor, I think
I'm YouTube.
Kawasa was tweeting that it means that Steve is YouTube, which is really funny because apparently, like, if you look at the Keon's history and what Keon watches and where Keon is, all he watches is Steve stuff. So, by
my
Keon's
biggest
own
fan.
logic, by what he does,
He's my biggest fan.
Steve is YouTube. So he was even still wrong.
Hey, hate watching is still a view.
Well, you know, that's true. And by the way, Cheshire might have her very own hate viewer.
Oh.
She's one of mine.
Oh.
She's one of mine that I've never met before, never talked to. Don't even know how to pronounce her name. Don't even know what the hell her name is. Never mentioned her. She's claiming that I talk about her frequently. Don't even know this person. Never ran into her that I recall. But I found her for some strange reason. And now she's left like 50 comments on Cheshire's videos and made like 6 more videos.
Oh, okay.
For some strange reason.
Well,
Yeah, don't say the name because that's something.
I can't. I don't remember her name. This is how much. That's how little I freaking care.
Good.
Something with a K, something or other.
Time now.
Yeah,
Josh.
whatever. Okay, so I'm probably gonna do this at some point. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of a stream just to make a point because I was talking about it on Twitter a little bit. I was talking about like how much we get harassed, et cetera, et cetera. Like these people are saying that they're harassing us. No, none of us went over or made alternate accounts for anything. So I don't know what the hell these people are talking about. Meanwhile, I've got this person I have to block. This person that keeps coming in on multiple accounts. This person is sending super chats just to try and troll. This person is going around to other streams that I'm not even in, adding me, thinking that I'm going to watch them later to try and say I'm like committing some kind of bestiality with my dog. This person is going around like this person made one video talking shit about me. I took a look at it, like to watch the video, got a bit of a chuckle out of it. They came flying into the live stream, losing their damn mind. They then left over 50 comments on my channel, 50 individual comments. That's not even including replies. Then made 9 videos.
Yeah.
Within 24 hours. One of them they removed, apparently.
Yeah, I have a
So
copy
there's
of
8
it.
sitting there.
I have a copy.
Oh,
of it.
no. We're the ones bullying. We're
Yeah.
the ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think the 50 comments on one video was a bit excessive.
Cheshire's
whatever.
popular.
God.
You know, whatever.
The best thing was, I liked her video. I liked it. I was like, okay.
It was pretty funny because I'm watching this on your channel, and I'm thinking, the first question in my mind is, who the hell is this person? Second of all, how does she know me? And third of all, what the hell is she even talking about?
Right. Right, so I actually liked the video. I offered her the opportunity to like set up a time, like come and talk, come onto the show, we'll talk. Obviously, I did not mean that show because we were wrapping up. I was like, hit me up in DM, send me a message, we'll set up a time and we can talk. And then this person just went crazy for a day and a half, and I'm like, I'm debating. I haven't made the decision about whether or not to rescind my offer to actually have a conversation or not. But whatever.
Let me ask you this, and I mean, I'll especially ask Tanya and Chesh.
Oh, that one ex-mod of yours that stalks me around and just anywhere I go up.
I thought that was a normal mod. All of a sudden, they just have a hate boner for you, and I have no idea why. But let me ask you guys.
They lost their mod wrench, and they lost their mod when.
Well, hey, guess what? So did everybody else.
Everybody, yeah.
I lost my mod wrench.
I took away Manya. See what she said? She said, "Screw you! I'm gonna kill you in your sleep," and moved on.
Yeah. Took away mine too.
Yep.
Well, and in that situation, like the reason that they're latching on to me is because me and you discussed it on air. I was like, no, everybody needs to lose their wrench because we have no idea who this person is. So just take away all of them. It doesn't matter how long, it doesn't matter who they are, how long you've known them. Take all of the wrenches on, and then we can re-add them slowly as we go. And that person took offense to that as the individual because they thought I was talking about them in particular.
Let me ask you this.
I don't know why people think it's about them all the time. Some people it's just like,
oh, they're still butthurt about it to the point where they everywhere I go, if they're there, they're just haranguing me the entire time.
So let me ask you guys this though, because there's been a few times this has happened. We'll find somebody that's spewing some nonsense, right? And we're like, okay, this is kind of entertaining because they're just spewing nonsense. And Cheshire and Manya will generally do the adult thing and say, hey, do you want to have a conversation? Come on, and we'll talk to you about this, right?
my goodness.
And oh my God, Rez instance, $100 Australian.
Shit. Rez.
Because I feel like it. Thank you, Rez.
Wow, Rez.
On a women Coke night too. This isn't even like a science or
Cheers.
This is like cheers. All right, raise your glass to Rez.
I haven't gotten my
Thank you, sir. Rez, did you even get the link to join? All right, Rez is our superhero for the next week.
Yay.
Super.
Oh wait, I do appreciate it, Rez. I'm telling you, it's been rough all around. Not going to front, but I appreciate my supporters, and Manya's been a huge supporter of the channel. I love you, Manya.
Love you too.
That 50 cents in New Zealand.
Yeah. And I'll repeat it. You have my permission to do anything you want.
All right, guys. Good night.
Yeah. I'm gonna shut this down.
And I watch.
Wait. By the way, the last time a girl told me that, I ended up having a daughter. So, anyways, somebody's gonna clip that out. Look at Steve. He thought that.
Yep, there it is.
You are just.
Thank you, Red. That was very sweet of you, man. And I won't forget that.
Okay.
Shit.
Thursday night.
Have more drinks on him. Just drink.
That's right.
Bottoms up.
Oh my God, I'm gonna get sloshed. So anyway, so why
I gotta get really right back.
you've asked people before, hey, come in a conversation. I'll talk to you. You'll talk to them like one-on-one or in a group, and you have a nice, pleasant conversation about why they think the way they do. And not one of them so far, I think, is taking you up on that.
No, the thing is that that individual we're talking about, they were butthurt that we took a public video on YouTube and we discussed something about it, and we enjoyed it. That's what they were butthurt about. I don't know. And then they were butthurt that we found their video somehow. They were butthurt about that too. I'm like, you're on YouTube. What are you expecting,
dude? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can find any video you want. And by the way, I guess they were legit watching at the time. Would they know you're going to be doing that video, or was that coincidental?
Sorry, what?
So they according to them, they said that they opened YouTube and in their tabs they saw their face on our video, which is bullshit because
what?
That's not how YouTube
That's
works.
not how any of this works.
Yeah.
So that's what they said. Now, they might have been unclear, or they might have been clicking through, and then they happened to click over to our video while we were doing that, and then decided to say something. But the way they described it doesn't really match up. But I'm welcome to be corrected or with some clarification, because that makes absolutely no sense.
None whatsoever. No, that's okay. I mean, Well, again, why didn't she have a conversation with you? Again, I was listening to some of the stuff she was charging me with and talking about me. I'm like, I don't even know who the hell this person is or why she's saying what she's saying. I don't know.
So the thing is that what they said was, oh, you didn't. Hey, Mikey!
It's Mikey. What's up, dude?
Hey,
Oh
Mikey.
my God, Mikey.
Well, I better go.
Yeah, well, bye, guys. Mikey's here. Fun's over.
Yep,
Oh.
that's it.
There's another super chat.
You bring in the guy from Chicago and everything goes to hell. You know how it
It's
works.
I am
over.
gonna grab my
It's all
keyboard,
over.
though. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah. Let me read the
Chicago
Chicago
ruins everything.
Helios, Chicagians. Helios, $5.75 at $10. The first thing, holy FK Res. I'm not gonna try to say the word. I want to
And
keep
he's
it going
muted,
for a while.
so.
Yeah, it's weird. YouTube is really cracking down on cursing. Next thing, the original thing I was typing, the people that got super offended and became super defensive were probably bad faith actors in some way, shape, or form. And probably it's some of them, again, I usually think I'm a pretty decent character person, judge a character for my mods. And one of the mods I was going after chess was a mod for a very long time. And it was really quite surprising. I've never seen anything like that. And I took away everybody's mods, and I just started giving a few of them back. I've gone down to maybe 10, 12 mods because I didn't want to see a blue. I mean, everybody on my live chat, I love them all. And I'd love to give them all mods like the other channel is mostly mods because that means they're vetted to
There
come
may
in.
be technical
But,
difficulties along the way.
I don't want to see mods on this particular channel. God's Honor to $2.
I
Desert,
expected
Santa,
having
Buzzard, Tumbleweed,
this many people
and
on
Moonshine.
call and
He's drunk.
me trying to do several things
Yeah,
at
we agree
once.
with you, God's auditor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I expect some technical difficulties.
Time.
Okay, so where did Mikey go? Mikey, unmute yourself, dude.
Well, he's frozen too.
Hey, Mikey, nothing.
Hey,
There you go.
Mikey, I think he likes it.
Hi,
Mikey.
Do it, Mikey. You making dinner.
I am making dinner. I'm making fish and chips
For you or your new girl?
Ooh.
for my imaginary girlfriend.
Oh my God!
Oh my-
You cook, you clean, you give great loving. You are like the
Oh,
perfect,
wow.
I don't know, man boy. I don't know.
Shit,
boy,
I
boy,
want
whatever
some of
you
that.
call
That.
I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
it. I know. One of these days, I will senpai. I will learn from the master one day.
I'm down for some fish sticks.
Oh wow.
So
was
basically,
nice.
you like
Ooh.
fish sticks, right? Are you really big into fish sticks?
No, we're not making fish sticks. We're doing fillets that we're gonna do a little bit of a battering on.
So you're not a gay fish?
Gay fish.
We're at $2.
You know, we don't
Uh,
judge.
I'm your next girlfriend, or maybe I'm Sweet Heathen's next. Yeah, well, Little Red was my backup plan. If things didn't work out with Sweet Heathen, I always knew I had Little Red. I mean, that's not wrong with that. You got to plan ahead, right? Or you know what? Like she said,
Red.
Sweet Heathen's the thing. Whatever.
Red, don't spoil Steve. You're spoiling Steve. You're giving him too many options. Don't.
It's like a smorgasbord. I like variety, man.
Nah, Little Red can be Steve's next. Anytime.
You know what? And I love this because it triggers so many people when I banter like this with people I love and I care about.
Oh
They're not people I like, and I don't banter with them at all because I can't stand them. It's like okay.
this fucking individual who made those 9 videos kept repeating that lie. That was already debunked. That happened between me and Steve. And I was actually trolling, and everybody out there felt so hard on it, and it kind of brings out their real motive, isn't it? Their real motive is not the concern for me. It's their real motive is what they feel about the situation and how they project it onto other women. Yeah, I feel that men should not talk like that. So how dare you have a good banter with a guy? I'm like, seriously, fuck
Oh,
off.
did you see the comment that I pinned? The
Oh,
comment
yeah.
that they left a comment. It's the one that I didn't really read all of the comments. I'm not gonna lie. I skimmed through most of it, but I did not read all 50 comments. I'm sure I will one day, probably.
Out of all the people that get sexualized the most, it's probably Mikey. And Mikey, making sure that
Yeah.
Are you okay with that? Because it's hard to keep. It's really hard not to keep comments to you, man.
Mikey holds sexual and then he fucking lays down.
I know, he did like a what is it? The risky business thing. He's kind of slid over. Yeah.
I'm wearing pants though.
How do we believe you?
Yeah.
The one comment that caught my
Just to
attention-
verify.
The one comment that caught my attention that I pinned was, I said I don't understand how you respect and let someone act like that around you, but you are Canadian. I was just, that baffles me so much that I pinned it.
That is
I
a
think
bizarre
what
comment.
I think what they were doing was that after the stream finished, they were watching it and they
Baffling
started
boy.
commenting at every point with
I
it.
hope
But that they
nobody
should
tries to
they
talk to me.
would have
But
commented
they
if they
have
were in the
no-
live chat.
Right, but they have no timestamp and they just commented individually rather than in a thread.
Yeah.
So it's really bizarre.
Yeah. Well, because we were in the live stream, so we could figure out what they're talking about. But anyone else, they were like, "What the heck is going on?"
But I think, Manya, I think you hit the nail on the head, though. And I really hate to say this, but I've always been straight up with you. They don't give a flying F about you. They don't.
No.
It's
Nor
like
about Chesh, nor any women who are around you. They don't give a fuck about that. All they care about is how they feel. Oh, a man shouldn't talk like that. Bitch, you wish a man talked to you.
Whoa!
Wait,
Damn!
you can't
Manya's going for
deport
blood.
somebody.
Holy shit!
You can't deport somebody who's from that country. That's not what deporting means. That's not the right word.
What?
Somebody said that they wish they could deport me, but like from my own country. Like you can't deport somebody from their own. You could like remove them from the country, like kick them out of the country, but not deport. Like that's just the wrong word.
Yeah, because I mean, if like for example, if you were in California, they would deport
Maybe
you back to your
exiled.
country.
You could be exiled.
Right.
Yeah,
you
could exile the goblin queen.
That would be yes. That would be a better term. Yeah, that's just straight up the wrong word. Get a dictionary.
Hey!
Somebody was playing around with the source and couldn't figure it out. They're like, "Ah, this is close enough."
Yeah, this little one says like that they care zero about anyone who they care zero about anyone, just who they can use as an excuse to hate Steve. Yeah, whatever. Man, I'm used to
Manya
it.
was so mad when that lady came into the live chat. Manya was pissed. She went off. It was glorious. It was absolutely glorious.
Manya's savage, man. Just savage. And she used, let me tell you her phases. She used to be really savage when she was like a religious nutter. No offense, but savage. Then she became mellow and became like, just chill. And then all of a sudden she got involved back into stuff and came to us and all this other stuff. Now,
Savage again.
Keep freedom.
Freedom, yeah.
Oh, it was,
Now you can hate people. You don't need God for it. There you go.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
it's so funny
Somebody
that
in
they
the
went
chat-
on. They were like, "Oh, you had an all girls chat, but you couldn't invite a girl to defend herself." I'm like, asshole is an asshole irrespective of gender. So your gender doesn't matter if you're being an asshole. So like, why would we give you the courtesy? You didn't give Steve the courtesy when you went on.
I didn't even know who that person was. They're just going
Yeah.
off like shit. And
You
I'm like,
didn't-
I don't know what they're talking about. I never did any of this. They're like, she's like, well, you know how Steve treats women. I'm like, well, I actually treat them pretty goddamn good. I have a really good rapport with women that I care about, and men I care about. Mikey, I care about. I would go out on a beer date with him. He's not going to get any, but we'll chill and have some beer and stuff like that. I will be very nice and civil to him, as all the lovely ladies and men hit on him, and I just sit there and drink alone and cry my beer. But I'm used to that.
Trying to be Julie
He's
Childs over
good,
there.
man. He's like, what is he? He thinks he's like
Julie
Chef Gordon.
Childs.
Yeah, he's from the Food Network now.
Yeah, you
What
can
are
eat your
you,
own show on
an
the
Indian
food.
sandwich?
You can make a
Those
vegan
things,
version.
You know the problem? You know the problem with this fucking potato? It's fucking raw!
Oh my God, he does like.
Dude, cooked it yet.
You're missing out, man. You should have done that from the very beginning. You should have started the first time you ever came around. You should have had that British accent. We would have never known.
That would have been hysterical.
That would
Bloody hell.
Yeah, bloody hell.
I can't do a British accent.
Fucking- Well, the best part is I only have like 130 subs, so I could still rebrand. Like, it's
There
not
you
too
go.
late.
Nice.
Not a bad
Can
idea.
you do a British accent?
No.
Brandon, can you?
No, I
No.
got English and bad English and maybe
It-
some Spanglish.
No.
Oh, the British accent's very easy, Mike. Come on.
That's bad.
I have a speech impediment as it is.
I don't know.
Really?
man.
Nah, man.
My alarm
That's
to wake
what I
up.
love about Brandon. See,
Oh
Brandon,
yeah, you were supposed to be taking a nap.
people I love about Brandon is because obviously Brandon does have like CP and stuff, but he's smart as a whip, and people underestimate the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious because they think he's doesn't because he has a hard time with certain time with words, but he's right on top of the stuff, man. It's hilarious.
I try to be.
But you've seen him murder with words too a few times.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Got the other day. I told you, I love her. I mean, she's one of the coolest people in the world.
It's funny, like people who say like Steve is a chauvinist. Like how many female friends Steve has. I know Shesh plays a major part in that. But
Yeah, I love when people say, "Well, all these women came forward." I'm like, "For what?" I mean, I haven't heard anything. It's like, really?
Steve gets along better with women than I do.
I do. I get along better with women than I do men.
Same.
Actually, to be fair, Steve gets along better with everybody than I do.
Yeah,
Remember how like people were like, "Oh, Kyle's the charismatic one that gets everybody to come on." After working with Steve, it really wasn't. Steve is the one that does almost all of the background work of talking to everybody and schmoozing and like nice. And I'm just
she's not kidding on this.
I'm not kidding. This literally happened today.
Am I not the goddamn peacemaker? Am I not the one who has to weigh all the different types of things? Okay, how do we approach this person? What do we do with this? Kyle wasn't good at any of that shit. That's why he's totally screwed up the interview with Alex Jones's ex-wife. I mean, he screwed that up royally because he didn't know how to approach that one, and he wouldn't let. I was like, I knew I could figure it out.
And we both do it. We both approach people, and we just do it in different wavelengths. Steve just currently has way more connections than I do right now, so it's way better for him to be doing it.
And people think I'm so mean. I'm like, that's just on Twitter.
We totally bring up certain topics, Yeah, like talking about rocks.
Shit.
I don't know. I don't even think it's the topic. I think it's the stupid.
It's the stupidity, the incompetence, and the ineptitude.
Yeah.
All rolled into one, right?
Oh my god. This individual is still like replying to my comments to their video.
Oh, really? That nutter? The McCrazy?
Oh, God.
Why can't they just go for Chesh? It's like, look, Chesh and Rez and AT2, Jared, they love this stuff. They want people to they can have all these people. Let them have them. Why do they go after me? I'm
going to post something in the chat for everybody to watch, like the external chat. Open this in another tab and watch it. I promise you will not regret it.
Yeah. It's
it's not that. It's something completely unrelated. This is just for the fun. This is just for the funsies. I'll put it in the internal chat too, so you guys can see it. Watch this shit. This is amazing.
Why do I get the feeling I'm gonna regret this?
Right? I was gonna say.
What am I looking at?
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
What am I looking at? Okay, there you go. Reddit. This is the.
Oh, this is awesome.
It's not gonna get me demonetized, is it?
Nah,
I don't think so.
Nah.
Oh my god, people have way too much time on their hands.
Well, yeah, everybody's in quarantine. I don't know what you were expecting.
Be careful.
It's a trap.
This is cute.
This is hysterical.
People are so creative when they have nothing else to do with their lives, right? This is like a Nate talent. Wow.
It is good.
This is cool. This is so cool. Wow.
Oh, look who's coming in. Look who's coming in. Look at that.
Who's that? Wow.
Hi, Mr. Bull.
Hi.
Oh.
Bull.
The God has arrived. God has shown up finally.
Hashtag what about Bo?
God is you.
Bull, how are you today?
I'm okay. I'm doing all right.
Hi.
Praise Bull.
I'll hail the Bull.
Oh, hang on.
Laura showed up too. I'm not going to send him a link in case he was in. Oh, Pete.
Why is the pangolin endangered? Can we not? They're amazing. And
I love pangolins. They're so cute.
They really are.
I don't care if the pandas go, but pangolins though, come on.
Pangolins
They're
are
badass.
mean.
No,
Yeah,
not them.
pandas are mean. I like pangolins.
They are so cute, especially with the.
All this shit on YouTube. I'm surprised y'all haven't beat each other up literally. You know,
This
you'd be
is reality.
surprised.
Yeah.
Right?
We argue amongst each other more than we do with people on Twitter.
The only thing that has saved Steve from me is international borders.
Oh man. And then that might not last long.
Yes, Cheshire argues by yelling and screaming and
Sometimes.
basically balling up your fist and wanting to punch things.
I will berate
But you know what?
and bully you until you do what I tell you to
But
do.
you know
Yes.
what, Chesh? I still feel very safe being in the same room with you.
Aw.
Oh,
More than I do some other people.
oh sweet.
Hold on, I got something that's the size of Chesh's fist.
I bet you
These
do.
little bitty rainbow sprinkles that are the little balls.
Why are you going to put those on
It's about
fish
the
sticks?
size.
What kind of cook are you?
I'm putting it on the fish and chips. Don't judge me.
What?
Nah, no judgment.
Sprinkles?
Actually,
Sprinkles.
if we find a really good way to cook pangolins, you'd be really surprised at how many pangolins there suddenly are when people start creating pangolin farms.
Oh wow.
Fuck.
This
And
dude
pangolins are the
fish.
awesome little. And pangolins are the awesome little anteater with like the dragon scales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, their
badass.
Their
scales.
little hands up.
Their scales have
magical powers. to heal.
medicinal purposes that can ensure
Sure.
many sons in some
Does
birds.
it cure the
And give
gang?
you,
It's
and
like
give you
chicken too.
coronavirus.
By the way, I will be posting a video of this
Oh my god, I ran out of
with sound.
Well, I didn't run out of it. I just
They
straight.
taste like chicken too. Pangolins, they taste like chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken.
Except chicken. What the fuck? No.
Oh my god! This hamster knows kung fu.
Oh god.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Kung
It's like the
fu.
1990s, right?
Oh yes.
So yeah, everybody was kung fu fighting.
Come on. Alright. I sent it in the chat. You guys, click that link
damn
and
it.
look at this hamster.
Watched a video that I'd never seen before. It actually showed the original footage for the animation for what was that video game with the fighting the like the original actors.
God.
that actually did it.
Fuck.
It wasn't even stop, like, it was like back in the 80s, so it wasn't even
Oh,
stop motion.
man.
It wasn't like
Holy
capture motion
shit.
yet.
Yeah.
But they filmed it. I didn't know that. I had no idea that's how they did that.
It's
That was
super cool, yeah.
super cool.
Ooh, Rez is in here.
Hi, Rez.
Sean says elf tastes like chicken. Do you think that's true? Do you think reindeer tastes like chicken? Or unicorn tastes like chicken? I don't know. If they,
That's why they're extinct.
maybe that's why that's why you don't see any unicorn reindeer, because
Then
they went extinct or hunting them to death.
Mm-hmm.
Works for me.
that makes sense.
Hi, Red.
Hello.
Rez, you were very sweet today. I'm curious as to. You okay? You're not dying?
Cyberpunk.
Testing YouTube
Hey,
response
Rez.
also for you.
Go on. Hey, by the way, those are nice eyes, Kawasa. Very nice eyes.
Eyes.
It's the
Those are eyes.
Hypnotoad.
Eyes. Yeah.
All hail the
The
Hypnotoad.
mess.
Oh, there is? That's awesome. I'll have to
Yeah,
put that
Danger
in
Man.
attention. That's fantastic.
Good advice, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, I will definitely do that. Thank you very much. He's smart.
There's a gif of, there's a picture of Trump mixed with Eddie Murphy, and it says, "Can't have a second wave if you don't stop the first."
Ooh.
Ouch.
So what do you got for us, Rez? You get to pick a topic. What do you want? Anything you
Yep.
want.
Go for it.
Hey,
Don't
Mark.
ask me that question.
hey, I Shesh, I'm gonna send you something. Just have a look at it. This just happened an hour ago. They're apparently obsessed with me for some reason.
Is this the person that you've been getting in a fight with on Twitter? I bookmarked that. I have that whole thing saved.
No. It's the individual we have been talking about here.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's like they're like obsessed with me for some reason. I don't know.
Bitch, please.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Obsessed.
Who are we talking about? Who are we talking about?
Now they are. Now they are. I'm at level. I'm at level -1 right now.
Yeah.
I need 5,000 bitch points for that.
Yeah, just check back with Steve in like 5 years.
Right? Hey, you got nothing. I got years of I'm way ahead of you.
Right?
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Obsession.
There we
These
go.
people are fucking
Shash, it's on
obsessed.
Twitter. Have a look.
Talk
It's
about
so funny.
obsessed.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stupid great debate community name.
I know.
Fuck.
That's really what they're pissed about. Honestly, people, you want to know what they're pissed about? They're pissed because Steve started it. He
The bowling
didn't
out.
like the way he
Yeah,
ran
you know what they didn't like?
So
Here's the thing. Do you know why they didn't like the way I ran it? Because my channel was doing wells and theirs weren't at the time, and they all they did was they were just hating on people, and I'm not. That's not what I'm doing on my channel.
Yeah.
So this is gonna sound mean of me, and I'm gonna apologize ahead of time, but this comment towards Manya killed me inside a little bit, and I think it's hilarious.
Oh no.
So, all right, can I read the comment, Manya? Do you care?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Well,
Okay. The comment says news towards the person that we're referring to. If you want to know really what we're talking about in regards to this person, go and watch the most recent That Time of the Month and watch the last 30 miners. So,
it's really good. Seriously, I'll put it in the video description.
Newsflash, not everyone has ugly eyelashes like Manya. Hers are naturally pretty. Okay, referring to the woman, this is gonna sound mean of me, but I got sent this video a couple of times by people, and I can see their face popping up on the because they didn't have any thumbnails or anything. It was just the automatic whatever that YouTube put in. And the first time I saw it, before I even watched it, somebody sent it to me and said, "Hey, somebody's talking shit about you and Red's rhetoric." And I saw the picture, and I just said, "Wow, it's not very often that somebody shit talks Red who's uglier than he is." Like this person is saying Manya's eyelashes look fake. Meanwhile, every comment that I have seen about this woman is asking if she's on meth.
Oh.
Like I don't know what planet.
Wait,
we're
Manya's
on
eyelashes are fake?
anymore.
Oh my god.
Is that what you said? On your eyebrows are on fleek, right?
And that is going to be the meanest thing that I say about that person, and that is just my opinion, having seen Red's rhetoric's face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Zaya said Steve made $8.76 in Google AdSense off the GDC in 2016. You know what? You're not far off. I'm not even shitting you, $30.
Right.
Wow.
$30, like I don't know, like what? How many different ways, Dave? I don't know, like dozen, whatever that was. $30 is what I made.
I think you should just send 5 cents to everybody. Send a $30 super chat to their ringleader and tell them to fuck off.
Divvy it up, yeah.
Or divvy it up amongst yourselves. Here's $30. Leave me alone.
There you go, peasant.
$30, yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Oh, man.
I have a question
And
about
nobody
YouTube
knows.
memberships.
No one knows.
Yeah, what you need to know, Rez.
I was just wondering if you're allowed to talk about what kind of a cut they take.
It's the same as a super chat.
30%.
Yeah, that's why Patreon is better. I mean, if people want to become a member and they do the $2, $5, $10, that's great. But Patreon is still a little bit better. But you know what? Like I said, I'm just happy that people do. I mean, I'm so amazed that people are entertained by this and they love Caffeine Corner.
I will pay them $30 a month in perpetuity if they all fuck off.
They all fuck off.
I think that's called extortion, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah, it is, but you know
God.
what? I'll take it.
But then I would, but then who would talk about me and feed my narcissism?
Hey! Do you know why extortion is illegal?
Why?
It works.
Yeah.
Would I be extorting them? Would I be bribing them, extorting them, or would they be extorting me?
Don't know.
Dunno. Hard to say.
I think it's more protection money. Like, here's $30, so I'm going to destroy you.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
How much of a cut does Patreon take?
20%, I think. It's 10 and 10.
I think so. I can double check though. I'll look. Give me a second.
Because I just became a member for Cheshire's channel, and I was immediately felt maybe Patreon would have been better.
Yeah, most people do like a small amount on the membership, so they get the green, and then they put the bigger amount on the Patreon because they do both.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said,
If you become a Patreon, you don't get to see my super secret members only video on YouTube.
Super secret member.
Oh, well, there you go then.
It's very kind of people that have been supportive of our channels, and they like the content, and they're entertained by it, and you know, it's nice, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we get to drink, and people like make fun of us.
Get messed
Although
up.
I will tell you this. It wasn't a caffeine corner we did the other day, but
Patreon only takes 5%.
well, I think it's 10 total. It's 10 total. That's what it is.
Our
5
founder
up front.
pricing of 5% platforming fee. And then there's a processing fee.
5 up front.
Uh,
So it's total 10%.
yeah, and the processing fee is whenever you remove money from Patreon.
Yeah. But here, the show that we did the other day, I gotta tell you, I was actually belly laughing. That was freaking funny.
Oh, the Exhibit A stuff.
That was my legit. People who know me know that those were my legit laughs. Because I watched it over again, and I was sitting here and I was laughing. I was physically laughing. It was funny.
I was at work. I was trying not to laugh out loud, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen."
I got members on my channel now, and I put up the emojis. And because I do an art, Steve has like the basic bitch emojis. I've got a yelling goblin. You get a goblin beside your name. You get an upside down angry paper bag. That is basically Red's rhetoric being grumpy, and the smug and Puck.
Oh, Puck! Yeah.
There's a Puck emoji.
Doggo.
Yes.
Yes.
So Little Red, what you do? If you want green, go hit the join button, and that'll go to the thing for like $5 a month. That it'll give you green or whatever the hell it is. I think it's set up for $2.
I saw the Katie's.
I just picked the ones that were the most popular.
Yeah, I love the goblin one. I just love it. Yeah, and Puck. And Puck.
Little Red just upped her pledge a little bit. Thank you, Little Red.
Oh, thanks, Red. Yes.
She's not green.
And by the way, I get messages and I always thank people because unlike some people, I don't sit there and just go, I'm going to make up stuff and.
Yeah, I tried. Yeah, technical difficulties. God, fucking. Yeah, I'm out. So what? I have to go back in and see what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back in. Whatever. But I'll kill my Twitter. Blah, 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 blah. Come on. Missing things. Okay. Here it is. Let's do this. Come on. Let's just leave it alone. I'm in.
Why would anybody want to? I don't understand this. To me, it's unimaginable to want to have a limited chat to just your members. I mean,
it's beneficial it's beneficial if you're specific with your community, or if you're trying to do something special that's a reward. But that making a members only stream as a whole, not just the chat, in my opinion.
I don't even like giving perks. I mean, my perk levels was basically I just get back to you faster. If you're one of my higher
priority,
you basically can wake me up in the middle of the night and I was like turning over, going, "What?" Because Jess does that all the time, not even fronting. I hear that noise. I'm like, and I look over and like.
He says that like he doesn't do the same thing to me.
But time zones. You're like 3 hours ahead, so it's like it's afternoon for you.
Oh yeah, he sends me a message at like 11 a.m. and I'm like, "What?
Steve,
What do you want?"
You're awake because I see a little image come up. I'm like, "Oh, he's awake."
You can never hide
from Steve Stocks.
The producer has
I'm being stalked by Steve McCrae. I'm uncomfortable now.
He's looking for you right now. You can tell. Camera.
I'm looking at you, Bool. Looking at you. Can feel it?
Feeling how much?
Yes, the live chat. We have Dr. John Kroon, astrophysicist, cosmologist, astrophotographer extraordinaire.
Holy crap!
Hi, buddy.
Woohoo! Some sexy nerd talk.
Kroon. No. By the way, he will dance, show his, and they are cool. Not good front. Cool shit. Man, but I'll send the link anyways.
I'm gonna have to stop this heel probably.
Come on, yeah, okay. I just got your message. I don't.